What's up, everyone? It's your CaptainChefy here. I just wanted to get into some description before we get into this full gameplay of Arcade Spirit. What if the 1983 video game market crash never happened? Set in 2000 XX, Arcade Spirits is a visual novel romantic comedy with a different history, where arcade still reigns supreme as the ultimate place to play. After a period of turbulent employment, your character starts an exciting new job at the Funplex, a popular local arcade with a team of staff that are eccentric as the customers. From fierce pro-gamers and dedicated high-score chasers to creative cosplayers and tinkering programmers, the neon lights and buzzing atmosphere of the Funplex is welcome home to many. But where will this newfound employment opportunity take you? Who will you meet along the way? And will you finally find the romance you've been seeking? So that's right, Arcade Spirits is a visual novel, but not just any visual novel, actually. Arcade Spirits also has dating simulator elements with 7 different characters who can be romanced or just befriended. Romance is completely optional in this game. You don't actually have to do it at all if you don't want to. Nearly all dating simulators require you to undertake some kind of mandatory romance encounter, but Arcade Spirits that is actually unique in the genre that you don't actually have to at all. It's one of the parts of the game. If you want to be in the romance, if you want to get all romanced and everything like that, then you're more than welcome to, but this game isn't all revolved around that, which I find that is pretty cool, actually. Thank you guys, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. I really want to say thank you to Arcade Spirits for giving me an early access code and being able to stream this and actually be able to make videos on this game. It's a really great pleasure to have the opportunity to play this game, and especially to show you guys what it's like to play this game, just so then you can see for yourself. But I will say, make sure you choose your own choices and don't just follow mine just so that you could get a different ending, because like I said, depending on the choices you make is a different ending for everyone. So make sure you go ahead and do that. And again, I really want to thank Arcade Spirits for giving me the opportunity to play this game before it was fully released for consoles. It was an amazing opportunity, and thank you so much. But guys, let's just get into the video. So I guess I'll see you guys in the video. Everybody looks up when I finally speak. We lost the Funplex. We lost Francine. It hurts. But what we have here today, I don't want to lose this. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want my friends back. Who's with me? Hey, smiles all around. And you know what? It feels good to be back. For the next hour or so, my sadness fades away piece by piece. We share stories, many of which I'd never heard before, about the Funplex and the shenanigans that we went on or going on around it. Surprisingly, Ben and Matt spin the most tales about Francie's exploits. They've been neighbors for decades. The so-called Rakervention gives us all a chance to heal and to bond for all we've lost and all we still have. We're still together, despite one little problem, which nobody wants to talk about. The hour grows late, and we only have this place rented for the afternoon. I can feel in the air the unspoken worry. Will we see each other again? No doubt we can arrange more get-togethers, but they'd all be reunions over what was lost, not really building anything new. Nostalgia, no progress. Without the Funplex, without Francine, will we eventually simply fall away? That dark little thought troubles me as I swirl my drink, remaining quiet while others talk. Captain! Hey, Iris, sup? I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, me too. I'm glad too. So, do you want me to start finding you a new job? I can search while you're talking with your friends, no problem. Do need to get back to living my life, but what sort of life do I want to live? I don't want a new job. I want my dream, my Funplex. Not just 4 walls and a bunch of games, but a community. When I was a lifeguard, I'd saved lives and made a safe place for people to enjoy the pool with friends. I'm not done with that dream, and more importantly, I don't have to be done with it. All around me are pioneers of this community, this culture, technicians, designers, enthusiasts, investors, people with connections. And that's when the idea starts to form in my head. Iris? Can you search for commercial spaces? Ones for lease or rent? Oh, of course. I'm a little search wizard. Why?
I know.
Oh, I think I get it. I step away from the quieter corner and approach the group. It's time to take back control over my dream, and that starts here. Ooh! No, I'm not ready for this then. Crowd hushes while I grab their attention. I set my drink aside and step up to them. The Funplex was my dream. I came to see that in time. A wonderful place where friends could have fun together, away from the troubles and cares. I want to keep sharing that dream with you. There's only one way to make that a reality. We open our own arcade. everyone in this room loved the Funplex and misses it dearly. We'll always miss Francine, but in honor of what we've lost, we need to keep fighting. I'm ready, are you? Who will help me start a new dream? I'd be honored to join your dream, Captain. The Funplex saved me in a lot of ways. I won't let it go easily. I'd love to join you. As would I, faced with the prospect of spending my remaining days at home or at some other arcade. I'm absolutely in favor, love. I may be a mere customer, but my heart called the Funplex home. It'll call our new game home as well. You've got my thanks, both of you. Okay, this is no longer a Waked Adventure people. Now it's a conspiracy.
A Waked conspiracy.
It's a yeah, sure, why not? Teo can find a new job though. Teo can get the fuck out of here though. We settle down around the table, a nice round table, to discuss the future. I'm leading the show, but I don't take the spotlight, not this time. We have to all work together to make this dream a reality. This is it. The next few decisions are going to be critical in shaping the future I have in mind's eye. I'll need to choose very, very carefully because there's no take-backsies. Iris is looking for spaces we could use, but we're going to need money, obviously, and arcades are a risky startup. I can always respond to one of my many Nigerian princes emailing me amazing offers, but I'm thinking more traditional funding is safer. The way I see it, there's 4 people here who could foot the bill to get us off the ground. Hamza, you got tangled webs of connections in the industry, access to games, and plenty of cash, and a freewheeling whimsy to spend it.
Hamza must consider this.
Hamza's a man of resources indeed. Percy, you've been building a charity war chest for when you pass. I know an arcade isn't a sound investment, and it's hardly a charity, but you promised me Mr. Moopy would always have a home. If I can help restore that home, I'm game, love. Ben and Matt, you two know how to run a small business. You got invaluable knowledge and resources we could draw from, if you're willing to dip a toe in the industry. We'd have been looking for new horizons to conquer, new lands to explore.
There will be caveats. Terms, conditions, exemptions, rules, guidelines, best practices, worst practices. That's not a thing. Oh. Hamza would likewise have conditions. As would I.
Understandable, of course. Let me hear your thoughts and I'll decide. That's a rough, okay. In order for me to back your play, Hamza would require you to strike at the very heart of Deco Nami's empire. And open a family restaurant alongside your arcade, take up from the very business he adores so much. We don't know the first thing about running a restaurant. Thankfully, your business partner does. I own several restaurants, so it also provides staffing and resources.
No reward.
Now, this is a risky play, but if it succeeds, the reward shall be tremendous. Actually, it's similar to what Matt and I had in mind. Oh yes, but rather than a restaurant, we'd like an open barcade. Okay. I was wanting to run a bar. I'd raise a glass to that idea. After all, sometimes you want to go where somebody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. Now, it wouldn't be nearly as a long scale as a family restaurant, much safer. Not quite as profitable, but still quite tidy. Honestly, if you simply ran a video arcade and nothing more. Adding on extras seems like a recipe for failure. We know how to operate a simple small scale arcade, so we're not stuck with our strengths. Granted has a lower ceiling for success than the others. It's just an arcade and won't pull in anybody looking for more. Low risk, low reward. But I'd say that would be my condition. We need to stick to the basics. So take the big gamble on a family restaurant, or make a cozy little barcade, or just go with the classic video arcade. This decision is going to affect the entire direction of the new venture. What do I want? What's my dream? Fuck. I'm not going to do it, Percy. No, I'm actually not going to do Percy. Low risk, low reward. Not that high of a reward for it. Yeah, okay, let me tell you guys let me tell you the problem of each one. So, Hamza, the problem is that it's a really, really risky thing, and yes, he's the only one that knows how to run a restaurant business, so that's the problem. Same thing with Ben and Matt. You know, we don't know much about a barcade, and yes, they're small business owners, they can help out, definitely, all that stuff. But then Percy as well, it's a low risk, low reward. Like, it's not really gonna do anything. It's not gonna go anywhere. So, I guess, no, but I guess Percy's would make the most sense. If we should just stick to the same very linear timeline and just do things like that. licking my pillow. Hercules! He's just licking my pillow. I sleep there, you asshole. I'd like to stick our core strengths. We know how to operate an arcade, so let's operate an arcade. Percy, I'd be honored if you lend your aid to that. Wonderful. I'm looking forward to working with you. It would be a wonderful legacy to leave, would it not? I suppose asking you to reach for stars was a bit too much, but we'll support you whatever we can. Hamza admits disappointment, but cannot defy your iron will. Okay, the second thing we need to talk about is what sort of games we want to focus on. The Funplex did a little bit of everything, and we will too. We want to include all gamers. But we can also highlight one style of play or another, really provide best-in-class gaming for a specific audience. Any thoughts? Oh, shit.
Sweet.
Right. Oh, fuck! I gotta choose between my girl and just some dude! Retro games. It's gotta be all about retro games. You know I'm capable of keeping those older games in tip-top shape. If we focus on retro games, we could serve an audience that Deco's completely ignoring. I would agree with Miss Fairchild. Retro games are an untapped market. I'll grant it wouldn't pull in as much profit, but we know gamers are seeking them. We don't have to make all the money, just enough to keep our pure, untainted dream afloat. And we could do that with a well-cultured retro game library. Oh, thank God. Oh, wait. Oh, here you go.
Nope, no way.
Retro's cool and all, but let's take esports game. Let's talk esports game. They'll draw money better than jamming a magnet up your ass and dragging it through Fort Knox. Get a couple good fighters, more than one FOD, some race and dance game, the kind of stuff where folks can compete head to head, and we're golden. I have to agree with Queen Bee. And play retro games and emulators and consoles, but you can't duplicate the community experience of an arcade at home. If we got an esports focus, we could build something together with works. Fuck it, Jesus, fuck it, just shut the fuck up. Wait, there's 3? I think you know what I'm suggesting. Redemption and prize games. They provide excellent profits. It's the core of Deco's business model. Yes, but I think if we focus on those games, we could do them right. No predatory pricing, no scams or ripoffs. And the truth is, most people enjoy them. From kids wanting to win that big prize to the wistful adults recapturing their childhood dreams of playing skee-ball on the boardwalk. They're simple to play and most of all fun. If they're done right, we can make meaningful memories for everyone. And prizes, did I mention the prizes? We can stock the shelves with the coolest prizes around. Better than Deco's Palace, which fall apart 2 minutes after you get them. Which matches my ideal arcade more? We have all 3, sure, but do we emphasize retro games, esports, or prize games? I'm actually leaning towards retro games. Not because of Naomi, mainly because, like, you don't see that. And what they said, one thing that was like hit, and it's a good business point, is let's tap into the market that Deco isn't, which is they're not, we're not direct competitors at that point, because they're in the market of just like exploiting and doing prize games and stuff like that. Exactly what Ashley and Gavin are saying that we should do. But if we continue doing retro games and focus more on retro games, then it seems like the better choice overall. Esports is a good answer too, but I think retros is a really good one where people don't really consider it anymore. Everyone agree? Everyone in agreement with retro? I agree. They're all big competitors, so it would be easy to go with what they don't do. Yes, retro. Cool. I'm hungry. I absolutely crush my chips. If you're wondering like what I'm doing, I absolutely crush my chips. People can call me a maniac all you want. Why I crush my chips? So I don't make a big mess. Because let's say you get a big Dorito. If you get a big one, you have to like break it off, and it just like crumbs everywhere. If you crush them in the bag, the crumbs are in the bag, and you can eat them later. Try them snacky. All right, retro. Checker thinks that only new games can make money. That's proven wrong. Have the world's greatest retro-style arcade bar. Woohoo! I'll pick out one of the best arcade, don't worry. Cookies are good snacks. Looking forward to this project. Okay, so that's money in games. Now, let's go beyond what we already had at the fun pack. Let's make this something special. Oh, shit. I want a defining feature of arcade. One which will make it stand out. Something nobody else is doing. Something nobody's even thought of before. All ideas on the table. If it's too outlandish for the Funplex, it's not too outlandish for me. Show me what you got. Not really part of this, but come on, you're my best friend and 100% a part of this. I couldn't be here in this moment if it wasn't for you. Go on, Juniper, what's your idea? Branding. Being honest now, it means I could come on board as your personal brand manager. One heck of a consultant gig. An arcade needs really stellar image management to send out to the rest, like the event poster I made for you.
What if?
Oh, hey, Juniper, can I add to that? What if we work together? I was design. Who is that? No, seriously, who is that? Is that you? Okay, I was like, Sora, is that you? What's everyone playing right now? I was thinking of designing a new mascot costume anyways, but I could collaborate and coordinate with you on how to apply a visual to the rest of the arcade.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a winning combination. Ashley and I could do great work together, coming up with some really stellar branding and marketing. We'll stand out in the crowd. Well, oh. I know exactly what sort of project I wanted to do. Streamer support. Assembling, packing away my streaming rig each day is ridiculous. And duct taping a webcam in front of the screen is a lousy act. If I could just step right up to a game and, I don't know, swipe a card or something and be streaming with a direct feed in seconds. Well, I could think of a dozen streamers who just flock to our place to get a piece of that.
Yeah.
Naomi, I'm going with this one. I was already in my head, I was like, that's actually a really fucking good idea. And then the fact that Naomi's on board on this, I'm in it. Actually, I think we could handle that. I could rig up a general purpose daughter board, which plays man in the middle with the video feed, works with the RFID reader to get streamers' info, ties into central video on encoder on the Wi-Fi network. Yeah, I could make that happen with damaging any classic hardware. Once more in English, please. I know software, not hardware. It's a stick. We stick a thingy in a thingy. Everything works just fine. I'm sure there's legal and copyright issues to tackle, but if we can do it, let's be the world's first streaming arcade. Whoa. I really like that one. I was thinking, well, the reason why older games are considered a dead end is that they don't work in the ticket game ecosystem. Ticket output to normal games. Rewards good players with ticket price based on their high score, or the speed of completion. That's a good one too.
Perhaps.
Naomi said, and maybe illegal hurdles to clear. I'm very good at that idea. Not that I love card games. I find them boring, personally. You know, I don't play favorite pinball. But profit is the lifeblood of an arcade, and prize games are profitable. If we could get Moopy producing tickets, well, there's nothing nobody's ever done before. Nope, not choosing that one. Just because we saw what happens if you try to do that for Moopy, and it wasn't great. Interesting, but... Interesting, but as much as I'd love to do all three, I doubt we have the money or the time for that. Let's focus on one project to launch our arcade with. Right, really good branding or streamer support or retrofit tickets on old games. Everyone in agreement with me? These chips are bomb. Yeah, 1 or 2. I want to be the cutting edge of technology in the arcade community. Do whatever you have to do to integrate 20XX broadcast systems into our games. Finally, no more rolling around a bunch of duct tape and webcams. A new tech project? And not just repairing an old monitor? Yeah, you won't forget this, Captain. Oh, you gonna sit on my face later for that? One more thing. The name. And this is gonna be my baby, my dream arcade. I've got a name already in mind for it. So bearing no objections, I'd like to welcome you all to Fuck. What are we all thinking? No. I won't do that. I'm not gonna do that. Fuck you, we're not doing that. Alright. Hear me out about this name. There you go. FFG 2 Flower. So, 2 Flower has been nothing but supportive in this stream. Just give me a second. Let me explain. 2 Flower has been nothing but supportive of the stream. And this is 2 Flower's baby. Also, and Peach's baby. But I don't know how to really incorporate her name besides probably adding Peaches or something to it. Which, Michael did say something about Peach. He ain't wrong. But FFG is actually Fiction Factory Games, which is the developers for this game. So, PG-Cube is, or P-Cube, is the publisher for this game to help them publish the consoles, but Fiction Factory is actually the developers for this game. I feel like I want to do a mod to 2 Flower for sure. And I thought about just having the number 2 in it, just for 2 Flower. But I also can't think of like a good name for it. I want to take this name seriously. As much as I want to put fuck on it or something like that, I do want to put like a good name on this. What are we thinking, guys? Also, FFG can be interpreted as for Funplex Grandma 2 Flower. This is why you don't do this. Big chip, see? Mess. No one's saying shit. got nothing else. You're like, I wasted all my brain power on Naomi's peach. Thank you guys. They've been super supportive of their community. Why can't we be supportive of them? So, Two Flower, once you see this VOD, this is for you. Oh, that looks dope in that font too. I like how the 2 looks. FFG 2 Flower. Call it FFG 2 Flower. FFG 2 Flower. I like it. We can work with it. Let's hear it for FFG 2 Flower. Our home lives again. How exciting. FFG 2F, basically. Even shortened version. FFG 2F. Fuck yeah! A toast then. One by one, everyone raises a glass. I fetch my room temperature drink and raise mine high in turn. No, I'm not gonna say super dark. For those we've lost and those we've yet to meet. For FFG2F in the future. For FFG2F. Losing everything, then getting it all back, and then some. It's been a roller coaster for a week to be sure. But I can't rest now. Absolutely not. I need to take charge of this project and my life in general. I have to do for them what Francine did for us. That's okay, I'm ready. I'm willing. This is our time. Hey guys, sorry about the abrupt ending. It's just that I live streamed this and I'm trying to do 30-minute segment videos just so I can put this on the YouTube page and you guys can get a full playthrough of the game. I'm trying not to cut out anything, so sorry if I missed something. I will probably go back or something like that. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Again, I want to say thank you to Arcade Spirits for letting me play their game early. And if you guys want your own copy, then make sure you go ahead and go buy it because it's now available for the Xbox One, PS4, and now the Nintendo Switch. Go buy it. I don't know what you're waiting for. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode, which will come out tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I just want to say that this is your CaptainChefy speaking, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.